All right, you said you wanted to get away from the takeout, huh? Well, for breakfast, let's see. I got 1 pound of sausage. Yes, I got the hot stuff, but that's because I like it hot. You don't have to have it hot, obviously. Okay. It's gonna take a little prep too. It's not like it's gonna happen just reach in the fridge, but you gotta do the prep if you want to save the money and the time. So this, I'm just gonna cut this package open, obviously. I love the smell of this stuff. Okay, you don't have to make a mess here. All right, I'm gonna leave that open just like that. Leave it right on there. 1 pounder, 2 ounces for breakfast is good size sausage. Okay, I'm gonna cut it right down the middle, so that's half, right? Okay, and you're gonna cut that down the middle, that's half. Don't forget your end's gonna be skinny, so when you do this, don't think that you're gonna cut here. You're gonna have such a skinny part there, so try to flatten it out a little bit to get your half. All right, I'll give you 4 pieces, then you go in half again. That's gonna give you 8, all right? Who cares if they're not perfect?
Here's Perfect by Ed Sheeran on Amazon Music.
Okay. Forgot to turn off my electronic device and it started playing music for me. Alright, let's get this out of the way for right now. I'm going to put that on a plate out of the way. Your Winn-Dixie or your Publix or whatever bag you got. This will help a lot. Believe me. Roll it up. Take your knife, your scissors, whatever you've got here. Cut the ends off it. Alright? These things are pretty sanitized when they make them. Nobody touches these bags but you, so. And cut it open. Tear it open, do whatever you want, just get it in half. You can use a Ziploc bag if you want. Doesn't matter. There we go. Grab one of your piece of sausages. We're doing the prep. Now if you're going to be doing English muffins, small burgers or whatever, you figure it's about this big, right? When you cook it, it's going to shrink. The meat will. So you want to get this about close to that size. Lay your plastic over it. Take your egg pan. Doesn't matter what kind of pan it is. Give it a push. Alright, look at it. And we're going to measure it out again, alright? It's a little bit bigger than the muffin's going to be. A little bit bigger than a burger bun would be. I like doing burger buns. It doesn't matter. Alright, so there you go. You got 1. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay these around on a plate. And grab another one. Now save your skinniest piece you got left, your smallest one, for the end because you're going to have some meat left in that package. You're going to grab it all together. Alright, we'll do it again. You don't have to jam down on it, just give it a little push. Look to see how big it is. I'm going to give it another push. Alright. There's another one. Don't forget you're working with pork, so everything you touch is going to have pork on it. Alright, so we're just going to do this to all 8 pieces. Works out pretty cool, don't it? Okay, I'm going to speed this up, get it all done. I'll be right back. Last one. See, that's why we use the last one as the smallest piece. We could take all of our little scraps that are stuck to the plastic or stuck to the bag Get a little bit of a shape, and we're going to press it out. You don't have to be beautiful, you know, you're going to make breakfast out of it. This, throw it away, they're done. All right. So what we have left here, we got 8 pieces. Now you take these things and you spread them around on one plate, or if it takes 2 plates, that's fine. Put them in the freezer. All right, once they're frozen, separate them off the plate and you can put them in a Ziploc bag or a sandwich bag or something and have them in there, and you can pull them out anytime you want. And then you got breakfast. You know, you don't have to fiddle around with this. It's just a little bit of prep ahead of time. And then whenever you want it, there it is. All right, we're back. So you got your meat's been frozen. You got them all packaged up. It's in the morning. You don't have to go out for takeout, all right? Let's move over this way here. Beautiful. Get your toaster oven ready to go. Grab yourself a couple English muffins, hamburger buns, whatever. Hamburger buns aren't hamburger buns, they're sandwich buns. You ever read the package? All right, we're making 2 of these guys. Same thing, you get these are frozen, you pull a couple out in the morning or the day before. You're good. Get it out of the way. Good thing about sausage patties, you could throw those in a pan, shove them right in the oven, your toaster oven, and they're going to cook on their own while you're doing other stuff around the house. Not a big deal, frying up an egg or whatever. Easy enough to do that too. You put the 2 sausage patties on there, get them cooking for about 5 minutes. Throw your English muffins on there, get those cooking for a couple minutes while you're frying up your egg. It's done. All right, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to get these in the toaster oven for now. Just to soften them up. Pan's hot. Get a little spray on there because stuff's going to stick, right? Plus we're going to crack a couple eggs in there in a minute too. Pan's hot. Grab a couple pieces of sausage. You can throw these on there frozen. Because they're so thin, they're going to cook like fast, very fast. Notice they're going to shrink down a little bit. They're still bigger than your English muffin. All right, that's why we pressed them out to a little bit flatter, because they shrink. It's just how things work. English muffins are in the toaster oven. Big oven, doesn't matter. We'll let these fry just for a couple minutes on each side. It's pork, so you want to cook it, and it's sausage, so you want to cook it well done. This is a 10-inch skillet. All right, look at that. Let's get them off to one side. Why? Because we're going to crack an egg right in here. When you crack it, poke the yolk. The other one, poke the yolk. Those little biscuits and eggs, they don't use a whole egg on each biscuit. They're only using like a half an egg. They squirt a egg white, then they squirt a little yolk in there, make it look like a full egg, but it's not. All right, our sausage is cooking, our eggs are cooking. We're using one pan here, right? Nothing wrong with moving your eggs around a little bit to try to get them to cook a little faster if you're in a big hurry. You just want them cooked, right, so you can put them on your sandwich. Sausages are cooking nice. Let's flip those guys back over again. Separate your eggs a little bit. We're going to use white American cheese today. You can use yellow, you can use shredded cheese, whatever kind of cheese you want to use. This is just my my go-to from the store. I saw that, I said, you know what, let's make a white cheese today. So far we only invested a few minutes in this, right? Okay, sausage is done. Nice and juicy. Split your eggs down the middle. Flip those guys over, huh? Meanwhile, muffins, they're done. I'll put that down on a trivet. Slice of American cheese on each one. Eggs are done. Right on top of that cheese. That'll help that cheese melt real fast. You're not going to have an issue with it anyway. Sausage is completely cooked. You can put a little salt and pepper on this if you want. Plenty of salt in your sausage. It's done. How do you like that? Couple English muffin sandwiches. We had to call them egg muffins because we didn't want to get in trouble. There it is. Out the door he goes. Breakfast for two. Quick sandwiches. If you wanted to fry up potatoes on here, look at it. We did that before the oven preheated. You could have fried up potatoes ahead of time as well before you got all started. Doesn't matter. You're just making something quick. Here we go. I think I paid $3 for the pound of sausage, $3 for 6 of these muffins. I think it was $2 for the cheese, $2.50 for the cheese, and the eggs are what, 20 cents a piece when you cook them. When you buy them out. All right, kid. Maybe that'll save you a little bit of time, a little bit of money in the morning.